thought we had to take great care of the ball, which for the most part in a high possession game we did, even though the ones we did have were of the bonehead nature. And then I thought our shot selection was going to be really, really important to have shot discipline. And then obviously we really wanted to establish our defense, which I thought we did a nice job, especially late in the second half. We had a good little run there, about the 9-minute mark down to the 1-minute mark. And then the rebounding. Rebounding was key.
Mark, you all had Tyon for a long time, but does it feel like he's getting more comfortable? And when he does, how does that change your team?
I mean, look, he's already changed our team with some of the plays he makes. He has this ability when we have a breakdown on defense, he comes flying out of nowhere to pin it against the backboard or steal it or just make plays. He's got a real gift. His basketball intellect, especially on that side of the floor, is really high. His shot selection sometimes is moronic on the offensive end. And so we're working on that. But just his will, his heart, his fight. I mean, we weren't running very good offense, and the plays he made in the first half were just courageous and tough and just winning plays, just mano a mano, just going to get the ball and grabbing it and putting it in. And you need that in games like this. You can run all. Nate's got great sets. I think we have really nice, good sets. It makes sense. But this game is about after the sets, the possessions and the broken plays and things like that. And that's where Ty really shines.
Mark, hi Mike. You've had a lot of really great teams. I know it's early, but maybe how does...
We have. I don't know if Jeff always acknowledges that, but yeah,
I'll acknowledge.
Blue blood level teams. But anyhow,
this group early on compared to some of the others early, you think about November, how do you feel about where they are?
Well, I feel great because I think there's room for growth. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I feel like we have to clean up right now that I feel gives us a higher ceiling. Whereas, our 17 team was pretty good to go by this time. Certainly our 21 team was clicking on all cylinders way back in the first tournament we had. So it's really encouraging, and it's really kind of exciting from that point of view. But I give these guys a lot of credit. We've played a pretty arduous schedule so far, and they've found ways to win.
And then Mario, what do you think that most minutes he's played so far? What would you think he gave you tonight, and just kind of what he gives you big picture?
I thought he gave us again. Just he plays with great spirit, and it's contagious. And he's far from perfect, but that spirit and his toughness and his size. And then again, he can really shoot the ball, and I think that's going to be really important for us. We're still ironing out some things with the crazy ass jump passes and such. But like I said, those are the room for growth areas. But he brings that spirit. He sees things, and then also anybody that steps up and goes 10 for 11 at the line. Those guys was big down the stretch, and then he just gives us a little bigger guard. Our wings are bigger than we've had, and we're a bigger team, almost like that 17 team. So I think that's really helped us defensively.
Mark, you mentioned that defensive stretch from about 9 minutes down to the last minute. I think you guys held File out without a shot for over minutes during that stretch. What did you like about what you guys did during that time on him specifically?
Well, the best thing we did was, especially for a group where we're throwing a lot of stuff at him and seem to suffer from attention deficit disorder when we throw stuff at him. But all right, we switched defenses 3 different times to switch our coverages, and they hit their coverages every single time. And that again is those little steps I'm saying, because man, you get to March when we're a team that wants to switch our coverages, we want to switch our defenses. Everybody's got to be on the same page. Everybody's got to do their job, and we got to execute just like you do on offense, And these guys, even though Ty was playing the 4, he's playing the 3, and we had Huff and G, and then we went small with Jalen and Steele was in there. They're playing different spots in the zone because Alabama rushes it up so fast. You know, they hit their coverages, and that was huge. And I think that was a big key to extending that lead there.
Yeah, for Steele, just everything you've been through the last few years to kind of come through and deliver with a few big shots in the second half. What did that feel like?
Man, it felt amazing. But my teammates do a pretty good job getting me open shots. It's pretty. My job's pretty easy when you have Graham and Tyon doing their job, and so yeah, it just felt amazing to be back out there.
Time for two more.
Todd, just what did it feel like? You've faced some good opponents, but Alabama objectively is the toughest opponent so far in your schedule this season. To square up with a team of this caliber, you know how dangerous that backcourt and those guards can be. When you reflect on the result right in here and now, what are your feelings on the competitiveness of your teammates and the ceiling for this group this season?
I just feel like this team, as coach would say, we play with a lot of force, you know, and I feel like when we do that, we're one of the best, if not the best team in the country, you know. Like, we got a lot of maturity, and I feel like that's going to carry us a long way with how hard we play.
Any more? Okay. One more.
Yeah, Mark, just wanted to ask about Phylon. Obviously a big night, but you guys kind of slowed him down a little bit in the last 10 minutes. I don't think he scored in that stretch. Just what did you guys do differently, if anything, to kind of limit him there?
Again, I mean, I think you should probably ask these guys that. They were having to deal with him out there on the floor. But, yeah, we switched up, like I said earlier, we switched our defenses 3 or 4 times, and that was solely because of him. He was cooking us pretty good, so we had to go to some different coverages.
Time, you can answer that.
Shoot, I just feel like, I mean, Phylon is a really, really good player, you know. But I just feel like it came to a point in time where it was time to win, you know, and down the stretch we knew what we needed to do. So that's when we, padlocks.
Thanks, guys.